Hey guys, what's going on? Coming at you with a Thursday morning video. So today I wanted to talk about a stock that I've recently been buying the past 6 to 8 weeks. This is my newest position I've been adding just because it's a space I haven't been in that I really wanted to get in at not at a 52-week high or where I see there's an opportunity. So that stock is Nvidia, ticker is Nvda. They just reported Q1 earnings after the bell yesterday. They did great with EPS and they did great with revenue, but their guide, just like 95% of the stocks are reporting Q1. That's what people care about. They don't really care about the past. They care about the future right now, just based on all the market sentiment and the fears of recessions and things slowing down, supply chain issues, the war in Russia, Ukraine, the whole thing with China and lockdowns for COVID. So there's a lot of things going on, and Nvidia was like a red hot stock during the pandemic, like the peak of the pandemic in 2020 and 2021. So this is a great company. It's going to make it through no matter what comes at it. The back half of 2022, 2023, 2024. It's a great company. It's going to exceed. It's definitely a good stock to put in your portfolio if you have the funds and aren't in like AMD or something similar, which I'm not. So where should we start here? Q2 outlook. So the guide lowered the outlook on Q2. So they're expecting now 8.2 billion versus they expected 8.4. So now we're, it's decreasing. I think they won't have a problem hitting this, especially if they're not really having supply chain issues. They're more worried about global issues. So example, Russia, Ukraine, COVID-19 hurt sales in China. So that, they're not getting those sales anymore. So that's why they basically lowered their outlook. Makes sense. You can't bank on that coming back next quarter. And even if it does, people probably might not be buying Nvidia. So, however, the CEO said the demand is strong in the conference call, which is good. We got a really big mixed review on demand in certain industries or certain companies. It seems like the upper middle class and upper class are doing fine. If your brand is in that market, you're doing fine with demand. People are just being more selective on what they're buying, in my opinion. So Nvidia, in my eyes, is considered a premium thing. It's, they come out with it's just like iPhones. They come out with new chips, new processors, new graphics cards, and people constantly want to keep updating them. And I feel like most people that are like really into the gaming industry or mining industry or, really anything like that, they're going to find a way to buy the newest things, kind of like Apple, as long as the supply chain's good. And, so I definitely agree with this. Demand probably will stay strong all year. That's just my opinion. What we have to keep in mind here, why the stock went down after hours. Guidance was obviously lower than expected, so it dropped down, 7-8% after hours, which isn't a big deal. My cost base is around 175, so I'm really not too worried about it, sitting around like the 160 area right now. My position isn't massive. I am willing to average cost down if the opportunity presents itself. Crypto mining, Bitcoin crash. This is all not helping Nvidia. So, if Bitcoin does really well or the crypto mining plays get real hot again, this is great for Nvidia. I mean, they love that stuff. I do believe in crypto in the future. I do believe in Bitcoin in the future. So if you believe in these two things, you really should be buying this company. It's like the premier company for that industry. So believe in metaverse and all that. I mean, they're gonna have a big role in it with all the chips they sell and all the graphics cards and stuff like that. So I'm sure they're gonna partner with the best of the best and they're gonna both grow together. That's my opinion on why I really like Nvidia. So what my plan is, I wanna see this stock get a little more pain. I would love to see it at like the peak or like lower section of the pre-pandemic levels. That's around like 120 to 140, depending on the market sentiment and what the market does. I don't know if it's going to get there. So if it runs back up to like my cost base 175, great. I have a position. However, I wouldn't mind making it bigger if we got to like this area. I would love to buy in here, but the 160, 150 area, I feel like it's like a coin flip on which way it's going to go, depending on the market sentiment, more news in the market and, global things going on. So that's really my plan. I'm just going to, basically sit on my hands, be patient. I'm not obviously selling my position as I just started it. Love my cost base at 175, but I would make it bigger if the opportunity presented itself to where I want to buy it. If I do, obviously I'll make a video and let you guys know what percentage of my position I added and if I bought. Minutes came out yesterday. Nothing really crazy. It's kind of as expected. A lot of things changed in the market in the past month since those minutes came out. You know, we had the retail like Walmart and Target fall. We've had Nvidia obviously fall and some other big consumers fall too. So I feel like there's so many moving targets right now from when these actually were originally written, and they just obviously came out yesterday. You can't really use it much as like a reference or a guidance for the future. However, in the minutes, you know, Jerome Powell did say, obviously in the Fed meeting, he was going to do a 0.5% rate hike June and July. I think he's going to stay by that. He's usually a man of his words, you know, unless something dramatic comes up and he gets to U-turn or something like that. But I do see that the market has that priced in. There were some minutes in there where, or the dot plots where it did say where they were considering doing possibly a 0.25 September rate hike versus the 0.5%. So that's very interesting because I think the market has it baked in for the worst right now, like half point September. So this would be a dovish move. So I do think inflation next month when the Fed meeting is, I think it's the second week of June. I do think inflation is going to come down sub 8%, and that's what they want to see. Obviously, people have slowed down on spending in a lot of areas, minus travel. I just think that's pent-up demand that will dry up real fast, especially after the summer. So I think the Fed knows that and sees that. So it's something, you know, I think they're on pace. They're doing, the market's doing they're doing the Fed's work for it. And their number one goal is obviously to get that inflation. And let me just see where I'm at here. And yeah, so I mean, I think we're on the right path here. I don't know if we're gonna have a soft landing because we're still at like, you know, the peak of inflation here. But you know, we're on the right path, and that's all. You gotta kind of take it day by day, month by month, and just, you know, if you see something glaring or you see it's not gonna happen, okay, then you address that. So some big movers in my portfolio. I like doing this sometimes. The Dow was up at close 0.6%. S&P was up 0.9%. NASDAQ was up 1.5%. My portfolio was up 3%. So it's good. So I outperformed the market. Yesterday, Affirm had a nice bounce, 10.5% yesterday. Beyond Meat had a nice bounce, even though that thing is destroyed right now, 13%. Coinbase had a nice bounce, 9%. What else had a good bounce yesterday? That's really my big bounces. Yeah, that was it. Tesla, my biggest position, they bounced 4.3%. You know, I mean, Tesla's kind of one of those stocks where my cost base is so good. I'm not looking to add at 655. That's where it sits as if I make this video. So, you know, it's one of those stocks I'm not buying at 800, 900 or 1,000. You know, I really think all the China lockdowns and all that stuff, it's really going to hurt their production numbers. And every quarter they've reported, they've blown it away. A+ earnings, A+ reports. I think the Q2 one, they're going to have some issues. So not in their control. It's just globally what's going on. And I think when they come in with a miss for the first time in God knows how long, I think that market, you know, that stock's really going to pull back because people are going to be like, oh my God, you know, they're out of it. So I would love to buy that. You know, if Tesla goes to like $400 billion, which is a ways away, I would love to buy more of that. But that's, you know, a video for another story. But anyways, I'm not looking to buy Tesla right now, but, you know, I would like to see that thing recover. If not, you know, it is what it is. So that's all I got, guys. I'm trying to get to 800 subs by the end of this month. We're really close. I think I'm, you know, like 15 subs away. So for all you guys hitting the subscribe button, it's much appreciated. I will make a video tomorrow. I'm actually going away. I will not be shooting this video, but I'm going to try doing like more of like a pre-recorded on my cell phone, just kind of get my thoughts out at the end of the day for tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. We'll see how that goes. I haven't tried it yet, so I have no idea how the videos are going to come out, but I will try it. So that's all I got, guys. Again, make sure you guys subscribe. Much love. Till tomorrow. Peace.